Man, I thought you were supposed to pay off your bills after you get a big bag, man. This is not it.
Mamma mia! Decisive power does it again! Terrence Bud Crawford has made history!
Board Boxing, welcome back to the show. Guys, hey, Jarrell Miller coming off of a big loss against Daniel Dubois at the Day of Reckoning card, facing a little bit more than just a couple losses recently. So if you hadn't heard the news already, Jarrell Miller was arrested on assault charges and carjacking. So title itself makes it look like, holy shit, what is this guy doing? And we're honestly, really, that's a good attitude to take going into it. So he was down in Hollywood, which is in Miami, actually, in Florida. His car had been repossessed. So instead of just saying, hey, I'm a big professional boxer, I make a lot of money, I just came off one of the biggest paychecks of my life, I'll go ahead and just pay my bills and make sure that this never happens again, right? He did not do that. What he decided to do was use a female to lure the employee out of the dealership so he could chokehold and body slam this person to get the keys, and then tried to steal his truck back. Obviously had a tracker in it, and he was apprehended swiftly, like almost immediately, right? Almost immediately. Dude, what the hell are you doing? Who thinks like this? Like, I know your career has been plagued with some shit, man, and I know that, you know, you just had this loss against Daniel Dubois. You took a lot of shots in that fight. Teddy Atlas managed to finally spit it out that he thought maybe you were suffering from CTE. If you watch the Pro Box interview where they kind of go over this stuff, like, dude, you're a grown-ass man. You're, you know, upwards 40 years old, 38 years old, I think. You know, hey, you take a big beating against Daniel Dubois, but I don't think this is going to make you go assault a car dealership employee and then steal a truck back, especially after you just got paid. I mean, who's around you that doesn't know how to tell you what to do with your money? Jarrell Miller, again, you know, had been removed from boxing for a while because of his ped use, okay? So his steroid use. He finally gets the opportunity to come back, loses against Daniel Dubois, probably makes a big paycheck. You know, they haven't really released the purse numbers on that yet. Who knows? Maybe it was peanuts. But to go home, man, especially, I don't even care if you were paid peanuts, man. You really can't get your car payment figured out. You can't get your car payment figured out to the point where you think it's like, you're not going to get away with this. Dude, maybe you are concussed. Maybe Jarrell Miller is just crazy concussed right now, and that is why he thought it would be all right to do what he's done. But, I mean, he was apprehended swiftly, and he's in Broward County Jail even right now. It's laughable. I mean, really, like, what are we doing with these guys? How many opportunities do these guys get to have before they're just, like, shunned away? I mean, well, and it's just like, who's by the side of some of these fighters, right? We're not talking about a young guy that gets a bunch of money and starts acting a fool because they didn't know any better, you know, and yada, yada. I know that there are people, all they know how to do is box. They can't handle real life situations, and they can't handle when something like this happens. I mean, I know people in my circle that still don't even really know how to do their taxes, and they got to be talked through it the entire way. So, I mean, it's not like I'm ignorant to the fact that, like, some people just don't know how certain things go, and they resort to violence right away. But according to reports, using someone as bait to lure this person out to see where those keys were, because apparently he approached the dealership. They said that there was a phone left in the vehicle that was repossessed, and then Jarrell Miller got a hold of this guy, put him in a chokehold, body slammed him, and then stole the car. And it's just like, what did you think was going to happen? What did you think was going to happen after you did that? Do you think they were just like, well, he did get it back? Like, no. As much as, you know, hey, listen, Jarrell Miller, dude, like, you had the steroid thing. Now you've got this thing. Your time off, man, I'm sure it was tough. You know, you're not able to fight professionally for any type of money. So I'm sure you had to resort to different odd jobs, doing other things. I don't know. I don't know what your personal life looks like. I know you probably had to manage your finances or a lot differently. It's very clear that Jarrell Miller didn't manage his finances at all if this is what he has to resort to get his own truck back and can't just go through the proper channels. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think is next for Jarrell Miller after this? I would have loved to see him get back to being active even after his loss against Daniel Dubois. But now it's kind of looking like you're going to put a stain on your own record to the point where I don't really think any sanctioning body is going to want to work with you. So let me know what you guys think. Like and subscribe, all that fun stuff. And until next time, I'm done.